it is sock advent time. I'm just giving up on this box. We're just folding it, ripping it open. What is this? Oh, is it Tinkerbell? This looks like Tinkerbell energy. Ah, it is Tinkerbell. Now this is pretty fluorescent for Tinkerbell. What does it say? Fly. What? Fly my way. Oh, it just says fly my way. I was like, what language is this? Fly my way. Oh, and it has like a little pixie dust. She's shaking out a little bit of pixie dust. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and it's like a needle and thread for when she stitched Peter Pan's shadow. Okay. I'm a Disney nerd. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I'm a Disney nerd. All right, time to get these on my toes and get out the door. The rain is not a thing today. The weather is much more cooperative. So I'm going to put on my headphones and get walking to work today. I think we have enough time to walk and still to get there on time. So I'm gonna start moseying. See y'all later.
I've been trying to figure out how to reteach my brain to write. When I was scrapbooking on a regular basis, I was keeping journals and I was writing pages and pages and pages on a daily basis. And once I stopped scrapbooking, the weirdest thing happened. It was like my hands forgot and my brain forgot how to construct a sentence, to the point that now when I sit down to write Instagram captions, like the shortest form of writing that I've ever done in my entire life, I don't remember how. Like, I don't remember how sentence structure works. I don't remember how to pull out. And I've always prided myself on having a very robust vocabulary because I like words. I'm a huge nerd. And I've always been a big reader. Like, my friends were always like, oh, you haven't seen this movie? Oh, you haven't seen that movie? And no, I never watched movies growing up. I was a reader. So I would spend my time reading books, and I never really cared about watching movies unless it was like Disney. I very much am a Disney snob, and I engage with Disney heavily. But I never really cared. I never really cared about that sort of stuff. And now, I guess since I let that habit and I let my morning pages slack and I'm no longer writing in such an intense and practice fashion, the story of my life the way I used to when I was scrapbooking on a regular basis, I don't think I remember how to write. And it's the wildest thing. I just don't remember how. And I was looking up ways online to build a writing practice, and I kept coming across this thing called Copywork. And I found this article from this website called Craft Your Content on Copywork. And I'm just going to read a little bit here because I'll just explain hopefully why I'm doing what I'm doing. And here's a segment from the article. It says, Copywork means exactly what it sounds like. You take a piece of great writing and you copy it down, usually with a pen, but it could also be typed. Copying down what other people have written helps develop the connection between your brain, your pen, and your paper, essentially the formation of words, sentences, and language. It helps with making the tiny details and the nuances of great writing feel like something you're creating yourself, because you are. Or at least, you're mechanically producing good writing with your hand. But why would anyone spend their time writing down other people's words when they could be creating their own? Historically, people did copywork for practical reasons. They wanted a copy of a book, so they had to copy the book by hand. The Bible, for example, was a popular text to copy, and those who rewrote the Bible found themselves feeling closer to the text itself. It was also a common way to teach school kids how to write, especially at the turn of the 20th century, and it's still something that many parents who homeschool their children do. The main reason anyone would spend their time doing copywork, though, was simply to become a better writer themselves. Famous writers use copywork practices to develop their own art. Writers like Jack London and Hunter S. Thompson rewrote by hand the novels and poems that they admired, such as F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. It also gives creatives the opportunity to explore new ideas through other people's words and learn about yourself by copying it down by hand. Artist Morgan O'Hara spent time copying the U.S. Constitution by hand, and as a result felt a deeper connection with the text that dictates her life in the United States. Had she not taken the time to copy down the Constitution, she may not have gained this insight on that text. Creating a new piece of writing is hard if you haven't equipped yourself with the language and skills to write well, and these skills can be honed and developed with a little bit of copywork. And that just seemed to really resonate with me. The idea of sitting and writing, one, retraining my hands to be able to write for extensive amounts of time. I used to be able to just sit at my desk with a piece of paper and a pen and just go. And now if I find myself writing like more than a few sentences at a time, I start getting cramps, my hand gets fatigued. And so I'm in the process of just retraining my joints and retraining my mind and retraining my brain to write, in the hopes that it will help me find again my own writing practice. I have missed the ability to sit down and just put words to paper and to like really find clarity in my thoughts. I've missed being able to come up with metaphor and simile. I've been rereading a lot of my old scrapbooking pages, and that person who's able to put those words together, I miss her and I want her back. And so I'm doing this work to, one, find some sort of like, this feels like meditation, right? Like I just sit down, I put on some like lo-fi background music in my headphones, and I sat here and I worked on this particular copy work. I will tell you what I'm working on in a little bit, but I sat here and I worked on this for about 30 minutes with no interruptions. Joshua was very good and did not interrupt me at all. Even though I told him to like bother me in 15 minutes, he just let me have my time. And I managed to fill 4 pages in this notebook before I felt like it had run its course, and I was ready to move on to what's next. And it was really joy-filled, and it was really joyful. And so I'm really looking forward to adding this practice to add this practice into all of the ways that I practice self-care. This is not something that I've engaged with before, so I don't know if this is going to be a daily practice. I doubt it's going to be a daily practice, but I think I might try to make some time to do it a few times a week. Maybe for a little bit of time here, a little bit more time here, making sure that I listen to my body and listen to my joints and I'm not spending too much time. But also it's a really cool place to play with all my new fountain pens, because, you know, I like pens and I like ink and I like paper. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all the ways that this helps me develop my own writing practice. So I do have a separate notebook for this. I'm using a Clairefontaine A5 notebook with this beautiful deep red color. And I'm using a Clairefontaine book because it's like paper that's recommended for use with fountain pens, and it is a dot grid. This day I was using a TWSBI Eco in the white and rose gold, and I have Teranishi Opera Rose ink in that. And the first bit of writing that I'm transcribing, well, I guess it's not really transcribing, I'm just copying, is All About Love by Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks is one of my favorite writers. Bell is I learned everything I learned in my first real encounter with intersectional feminism was through Bell Hooks. And I've been an avid reader and a devourer of everything that Bell Hooks puts out. And I thought it only made sense that the first thing that I would copy over is, one, a book by an author that I really trust to teach me something new and to challenge the way I think every single time, but also a book about a subject that I've been really noodling on, and just really a subject that just keeps popping up in my life right now, which is love. And so it seemed fitting that my first foray into copywork and into this mindful practice of hopefully improving my own writing and making my own writing better in the long run would be with someone I knew well, and about a subject that I know well and want to continue to learn about. So I thought I would just leave you a little bit of video of me copying into my book, and then just talk to you over top, because there was no way I was going to be able to talk to you while I was working on it. And I guess you can see how I fill a page. My handwriting does continue to change. I started writing, I was trying to be intentional about like writing neat and open, and eventually just devolved to what my current handwriting is. So yeah, copywork, y'all. I think it's gonna be good for me. But I will happily, if you're interested, I will report back on this practice in a few weeks, and we'll see if I'm still doing it, if I've abandoned it, and see all the things that I've learned in the time. Friends, happy Tuesday. I thought I'd come on and just quickly give you an Inkvent update, because I realized that I have not updated you on the Inkvent situation. So here's days 12 through 15. So we have Bah Humbug, which is a chameleon, Weeping Willow, which is a standard, Rainbow's End, which is a chameleon, Walnut, which is a standard. And then here where you can see I closed my book before it was dry. Oh my God, I hope that was in frame. You can see I closed my book before it was dry. Here's Marion Bright, which is like a really fun green. I really do enjoy this. Lavender Frost, Blizzard. These two were both shimmers, and then Cinnabon, which was scented and I was not a fan of. And then I actually smelled it and it actually smells pretty nice. It smells just like cinnamon. So there's, you know, an ink pen update. This swatch book is really, these are all the pens that I have inked right now. I'm gonna like probably like write down my currently inked situation, but honestly, this little swatch journal and its crinkly pages is bringing me a lot of joy right now. She's bringing me a lot of like really little tactile, that's the word, little tactile joys. And I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about this situation at all. But I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing. Two of these packages are a surprise to me. This one is not. This is my Inglenook situation. I'm opening it with, you know, the packaging away from you so I don't accidentally dox myself. Hold please while I like tear this open. Okay. All right, so Inglenook situation. I did get the Christmas in the Tropics stickle bats. Oh, I got sparkle ones. That's really funny. I was not paying attention. I thought I got the non-sparkle ones. These are the sparkle ones. I'm gonna have to rip out the sparkle as I spin it. I tend to not prefer Angelina in my fiber, so I'll just rip out the sparkle. And then I got also sparkle. Okay, y'all, I did really bad this time. This is Good King Wenceslas. How do you say this word? Also stickle bats, also with sparkle. I was not paying attention this time. This has never happened to me before. This is editing Tazhi from the future to inform you that the irony of opening not one, but two stickle bat sets with Firestar, Angelina, Selena, one of those things with sparkle, not 12 hours later, then I went on a full rant about not buying fiber that has sparkle in it and being super cognizant of Inglenook having sparkle and non-sparkle options. This is editing Tazhi from the future to inform you that the irony of that is not lost on me. I just need to say that out loud because someone's going to come in the comments and someone's going to make fun of me. The irony is not lost on me. You don't need to make fun of me. I've already done it myself. Okay, carry on. So this has CVM Rambo, and Corriedale, and then a bunch of other stuff. And this is Merino fleece. I like knowing what fleece is the stickle bats are based on. And then this is their Fungus Among Us gradient set that I've wanted for a really long time, and I got it on the Bat and a Braid. That's Shetland, Falkland Merino, and Tussis Silk. So 50, 25, 25. Honestly, if I hadn't already started my traveler shawl, this would be what I spin for it. But maybe I'll make another one. Maybe I split this and spin a bunch of 3-ply skeins and then make another one. I can always make another traveler shawl. There's nothing saying that I can only have one traveler shawl. So that was the thing that I knew was coming. This is the surprise. And this is from a company called Foxes and Ravens. I'm opening it over here so that I, again, do not dox myself because this is not something that I normally considered. And it is like a mystery package. So I literally have zero idea what's in here. It's like fantasy accessories. Oh, look at that card. It has my name. Oh, and it has like a wax seal. Okay, I'm very excited for this. I'm incredibly excited for this. We shall see what this says. La la la. Okay. Okay, so it's just like some leather care tips, but I have no idea what's in here, so we're gonna see what it. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, I can put this on my belt. This is the actual belt, okay. Oh, little wrist cuff situations. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. Okay, I know there's other stuff in here. So it's a complete surprise. I have no idea what's in here. This is a little tin. I think this is lip balm. Yeah, this is a little tin of lip balm. And then here's a little charm. Here's a little charm. Oh, what a delightful box. What a delightful box. So here's just a fun belt. This isn't a skirt hike. I guess this is like for me, like attach a mug if I wanted to wear like a mug around my waist. How beautiful. Just how beautiful. How beautiful is this? Oh, I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about this. Okay. And the final mystery package is I got my fleece from Nystock. So I reserved Snuggles, and I reserved half of Snuggles. What was Snuggles? Snuggles is CVM, Rambouillet, Cotswold, and Corriedale, and I got half, so it's 3, and it's about 4 pounds. It's 4 pounds. This is going to be my 4th fleece from Nystock. Yeah, my 4th. Oh, Robin. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I might be speechless. I think I might actually be speechless. I think... Y'all, can you see the luster in this? Can you actually see the luster in this? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I kind of want to wash this up immediately. Like, just look at the color here. I'm not going to take it out of the box because I don't have space for it right now. But yeah. 4 pounds of Snuggles and I are going to hang out because this is out of sight. This is out of sight. So yeah, happy mail. I'm going to settle in because it's just been, you know, the month is progressing, the week is progressing, and I'm tired. I'm tired. So I think I'm going to settle in and go hang out with Joshua for the night. We got takeout. I'm going to put on an anime and just do something that feels good and like prioritize my own care today. See y'all later.
Y'all, I feel like a bear emerging from hibernation. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December 20th. Don't quote me. I feel like a bear emerging from hibernation. I slept 10.5 hours last night. I was so tired. I was so tired yesterday. I think it was pretty clear if you have watched the videos before this that I was just like not in it. I was not in it. I was barely awake. I had a really long day at work, really involved day at work. I was just putting fires out all day. And I came home and I was like, nope. And I literally put on the 2 towers because that's what I put on. That's what I put on the TV when I need like sleepy background noise. But I don't want like white noise. Like I need actual like, there's like my white noise nights where I just need something monotonous, silly, and then there's the nights where I need something like a little bit more engaging, but I don't want to listen to it, and that's when I put on the 2 towers. And Joshua said I didn't even make it past the intro, so like I put it on and immediately slumped. But I got 10.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Like I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom uninterrupted sleep. I woke up this morning though, my bladder was like, get out this bed now. So I'm going to get ready now. I feel way more even keeled. I feel a lot more like myself. I feel like I had the energy required to tackle this day. And solstice is coming, you guys. I can feel the change in the air. I'm so jazzed for solstice. I'm so jazzed. One more day, and then we get to herald the sun. And how lucky are we? How lucky are we? All right, I'm gonna open my eyeballs. I'm gonna go take a shower. I gotta get going, gotta get to work. But you know, good morning and all that. Jesus Christ, I should not be recording straight out of bed. This is a wild choice. Good morning. Let's get moving. Let's get moseying. Sock time. Okay, the robot has just informed me that it is 22 degrees outside, so it is wildly impractical to wear ankle socks. So that's probably what this is because it's a small door. Also, I've given up on opening this the way you're supposed to, and I'm just going to fully rip this. Hold on. I'm just gonna fully rip this open because I've given up. All right, socks. What is it? Oh, it's Mike. Mike Wazowski. Open. Okay, here we go. It's Mike Wazowski, and it says, I've got my eye on you. These are fun. And it has the Monsters Inc. M. All right, gonna get these on my toes. Get out the door, get to work. Oh, this sock advent situation was the best $15 I've ever spent. I am enjoying this so much. My coworkers all know that the way to make me happy after they have severely irritated me is with food. So I'm going to walk home with this little piece of lemon strawberry cheesecake in a cup, and it's going to keep me company on my 1.5 mile trek home. Happy Wednesday, folks. I hope your day is going well. Midweek, y'all. We made it to midweek. I'm just gonna say goodbye to the fox quickly, and just ask if he would mind. Do you mind if I come back to visit later? I know. I don't know if he wants company. Well, do you want company for a little bit longer, or do you want to be by yourself for a little bit? I feel like I've imposed on your time. Okay, never mind, son. I'm staying with the fox. Oh my god. It's okay, Ellie, we're never leaving.